The Braves held the opposition at bay with only
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game.
Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Next offering is outside.
1-1.
In there at the knees. And it's 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now here is Will Benson. There's the strike. That's down and in.
One strike.
And now 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
TJ Friedl stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab. Reds turned away first time through. Second inning upcoming from Cincy. We're scoreless on the show. New inning getting started. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Goldberg. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a
dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
all over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Goldberg aboard here at first with nobody out.
Wait for a good one, huh?
On the ground to short, could be two. On to second, they get one. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Matt McClain. First offering, and it just misses. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball one, no strikes. Goldberg, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a couple of quick outs.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nope. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the pitch. Not even close there. Now 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Harrison Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0 for 6 in the series so far. The throw to first, and Bader is set down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Goldberg. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The pitch. On the ground. India in plenty of time to first, and that is out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That's to third. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
De La Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. The 1-0. That's in there.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Reds go down quietly, and it remains 1. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. The pitch. That one at triple digits. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. That one to first. Fair ball. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Wisdom hauls it in, 1 away. Jonathan India at the plate. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit right field. Into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
A little bit high. And now 2-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2-1 now. Just missed.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that is in for a strike. And it's a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at 3rd, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Two outs. Bases are full. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Goldberg. cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Pitch misses. Ball one. And he takes a strike.
Hey, like skin up there, huh?
Next pitch is outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And now it's filled up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. Off the batter's eye and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Benson in the box now. Takes strike one. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Going 2 now. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. McClain up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The 0-2. On the ground to 3rd. And he grabs it foul. Here's the 0-2. That's to 3rd. Gets it to 1st. That ends the frame. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 7th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a little bit low.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Steer in the box again, takes a strike. Strike two. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Next offering is fouled back.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ian Happ. He represents the go-ahead run. Welcome back. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Noel V. Marte. Goldberg back to work. Bunting, and it's in the air. Goldberg brings it in, and there's 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there. But not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Pitch is in there. That is strike two.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to...
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And a 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up left side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the... So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Mole.
He's out.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now it's the DH, TJ Friedl. Pitching change here, Adbert Alzolay. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. And that's in for a strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1 and 2.
Next offering is down low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Got him moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out the city. Heard he got it in a heart full of